Hi. Have you been looking for ways to have conversations about racism where you can be authentic and real and trust that your message can be heard? Or maybe you've been on the receiving end of some of these conversations and you're wanting to find ways to show up, to listen, and to let people know that you understand and that you're committed to creating change? I know that many people have been struggling with how to talk about racism and other kinds of isms in ways that bring communities together rather than tear them apart. If you are, my name is Roxy Manning, and I'm writing a book. I'm a psychologist, and I've been traveling around the world talking with people and sharing my approach that combines Kingian nonviolence and nonviolent communication in a powerful way to have the conversations that we're all looking to have. In my first book, Antiracist Conversations, I'm going to show you how to bring these two modalities together. Kenyan nonviolence, which lets us know how do we make sure that we advocate for change? How do we make sure that we let people know what's not working and what we need to see differently so that we can create a world that works for everyone? And nonviolent communication, which was started by Dr. Marshall Rosenberg, helps us know how do we make sure that we're getting at the heart of the behavior. What's helping people maintain actions that we know are challenging for other people? How can we get them to see that there are other better strategies that helps them meet their goals while also making sure it's not at the expense of other communities? I'm going to teach you how to name some of the challenges that we're facing in ways that people can understand and arrive at sheer reality about the things that we're talking about. I'm going to talk about how to make powerful requests so that people know exactly what they need to do to change some of these systemic problems rather than only empathize and say that things will get better. I'm going to talk about how can we make sure that we create a beloved community even as we work for systemic change. I firmly believe that the path forward for our society is when we can talk about, name, and come up with strategies for these problems that work for everyone. I'll be writing a second book with my friend and neuroscience educator, Sarah Peyton. Sarah has been traveling the world and has several books out where she brings resonant empathy together with the power of neuroscience to help us understand what gets in the way of having these conversations. So once you learn the theories and the concepts in my book, the workbook that Sarah and I will write together will show you how to get past any blocks that prevent you from implementing some of the strategies that I'll be sharing. We'll make sure that through exercises and journaling, you'll be ready to have these conversations without any of the guilt, shame, fears that hold us back from being as powerful as we want to be in the world. Who's the book for? These books are for anyone. You can be an activist. You can be someone who's having these conversations in your family. You could be a parent trying to create change in your child's school. You could be a business person trying to make sure that your workplace is truly equitable. So this book will support anyone in learning how to do this work. And so what can you do to support these books? Well, we have an amazing certified B Corp publisher, Barrett Kohler, who's committed to bringing these books to press in fall of 2022 if 1,000 people pre-order the books. So click the links below and sign up today to order your copies of the book. You'll get a chance to either order my book, the workbook, both, or you could even sign up to have classes with Sarah and me, or to have individual coaching for your organization or for yourself. And when you do that, you'll be part of making sure that this important work gets out into the world and is available to everyone who needs it. Thank you for your support.